Yeah.
when you asked me if I was single, and I told you that like we had been on and off, correct?
Yeah.
And what I had meant by that is like, you know, on and off for me is also like when I argue with, let's say, my man at the time, and we argue and we're like, okay, I'm done, we're done, that's kind of on and off to me. Like if I go home and I said we're done, and then like the next day, you know, we got back together, that's on and off, correct?
Yes. You broke up and then you got back
Thank
together.
you so
I would
much.
say it's like emotionally
even if it
manipulative
wasn't
and
like
toxic,
a
not
consensual like
Based.
two-way, like yes, we sat down, we broke up, like
That
if
would be
I
on and off.
yeah, okay, but
Yeah.
like for me, if it was like, okay, I said we're done, I like literally I broke up with you and then I went home, and then maybe 2 days later I went back to you, that's on and off, correct?
Yeah.
I don't
That's
think
all I
I don't
wanted
think
to
most
say.
people are treated that way, but I don't know. These labels don't matter.
I
So
mean,
that's all I
yes,
wanted
because you're
to-
ending it at the end of the day, whether or not it's a whole conversation.
And
you're
whether
still
or not it
ending and
happens all the
starting it
Related
back.
to this,
it's
kind
still-
of related to this. What's that famous trope from Friends? Were they
Oh, we were on a break.
on the break? Were they on the
Ross and
break?
Rachel.
Oh
Ross
yeah,
and Rachel.
breaks.
Maybe people here haven't seen Friends, but
I haven't.
well.
You need to watch that show, girl. That's a
I
great
think I'm
show.
okay. I don't know.
What do you guys think about breaks?
About breaks?
Like in a relationship?
I
do you
think if you're on a
break
break,
is-
you're done.
It's
I don't wanna
over.
be
Yeah, you're just
Base.
If you're
extending the
there,
pain.
you're done. Like you don't need a break in a
Hello?
relationship.
Yeah.
Like it's like
Okay,
you
wait,
shouldn't-
but can I give you an example though?
Honestly, yes and no.
Okay,
because
breaks are for because you wanna cheat without cheating.
I don't think you're gonna change
No,
my
no,
mind
no.
about this because I've been through this.
I get that,
and then
because
I always never end up with them.
Listen,
Yeah.
I feel
So
the
it's
same
done.
exact way. I feel the same exact way, but I also think that there is slight circumstances when two people can really be going through their own shit and really be going through separate things that are affecting the relationship, and they really need to take time apart to figure out their own shit and see if this shit can be resolved to get back into the relationship and see
Right,
if it
but
doesn't
whoever
necessarily
does
but
like
it's
takes
also-
a break.
I get
that's
that.
Madison,
healthy
come-
and not
come
But if
quickly.
you're in a healthy relationship, or like if you really really love the person, if you and your boyfriend both love each other and you really do want to take a break to work on yourselves individually and then get back together, then I think that's correct. But in a lot of the times,
That
a
never
break
happens.
is
I mean,
Yeah.
also, I feel like that
I
wouldn't be
will
a
say,
break. You should
I
still
went
stay
on-
committed if it's genuine.
I did
Yeah,
almost
for
an
real.
entire year separation from my husband, actually, like 4 years into our relationship. So we didn't do a break because, it was the best thing we've ever
See?
done for our relationship.
That's what I'm saying.
But to be
But
clear,
it wasn't a break.
It was not a break. Like we weren't seeing other people
Exactly.
at all.
yeah.
And it was one, and it was like 7 months long. Because if you're gonna, in my mind, if you're gonna take a break, take a fucking break.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
but don't
figure
cheat.
out what it is.
A break is not breaking up. It's taking time apart to deal with your shit.
I think what it really is you have to look at the relationship and go, every single toxic pattern that I bring to this relationship will repeat in every single relationship I have from here. So if I want to work it out with this person
Yep.
or any person in the future, I
need to
have
work
to
it
figure
out
out
for myself.
my
Yep.
stuff first,
Period.
which is what my husband and I did. And this is why, like, our relationship has never been healthier since we came back from the separation. Like, it's like, we're just, I don't even know, I can't even put words to it. We're just so happy. But
y'all
I would
live-
agree that like 85% of couples that take a break don't work out.
Yeah.
Also, can I ask you a real
because it's
question?
like a toxic, clingy thing now. It's like you're worried about them instead of worrying about yourself.
Yeah.
And
You're
then
putting
you're
energy
like,
in
well,
the
I don't want them to
direction.
sleep with anyone else, so we should just keep sleeping together.
But if you're
then
worried
keep
about
working
them
on
sleeping
ourselves.
with anyone else while you're on a break, then that obviously should be the number one red flag.
I just think you're broken up then. If
Yeah.
you're starting
Yeah.
to see someone else, you're done. Like it's
Exactly.
no longer
But
a break,
if you're
it's a
taking
breakup.
a break and you're not seeing anyone else and you're seriously going to work on your
Then that would
relationship
just be a
and
break.
your individual
I've
self,
never
that is a
heard of
break.
one though.
Yeah, because usually when people take breaks, it's because they just want to like.
But
cheat.
like,
Well, here's the thing too. Most people
Yeah.
that go on breaks want to see if there's something better out there,
Oh,
and if
the
there's
grass is
not,
greener.
then they come back and they're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, like
Yeah, it's like it's breaking up without the commitment. Like I want to go see if I like someone else more, and if I don't,
right.
I'll come
Or I
back.
kind of want to pursue something at the
Yes.
moment because this
But we
isn't
can all agree
ideal for
that
me.
it's not like that 100% of the time.
Yeah,
it
no,
might
if you
be
don't see
85
other
and
people,
99% of the time, but a lot of like a little bit of time, it's actually real. Like a lot of couples do go through breaks and come back better.
Don't make me
I
deal with
need a
that.
cheeseburger.
What?
Don't make me deal with Jeremy. He's such
What
a
did you say?
fucking moron. Holy shit.
How much money has Jeremy sent?
Speaking of
I think
that,
$200.
Jeremy,
All right.
human thoughts don't necessarily reflect identity or intentions. People
Nobody
often
said it
have
did.
spontaneous, sometimes disturbing thoughts
already acknowledged that.
don't align with their values. In cognitive behavioral therapy, thoughts are seen as separate from truths or actions.
That's not true
Thinking,
at all.
I think Jeremy's a
doing,
homosexual.
I'm not thinking.
Thinking requires
Thoughts
maybe
equal.
rec. I think it might have been a typo.
Thoughts aren't
Requires.
seen as separate from truths?
No, absolutely
thoughts
not.
are seen
Like,
as actions and behavioral
thoughts are seen as
psych.
actions.
Yeah,
We
but
see
that's
them
not
as
my question. My
all
question
directed
was,
towards each other.
are they seen separate as from truths?
Cognitive behavioral therapy doesn't really get into truths in general, which is why I know that this dumb fuck knows nothing about CBT.
Oh, we got